I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire. Fire. I'll take you to learn. I'll see you burn. You fought hard and you saved and earned.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Come on in. Thank you. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, Craig Ferguson. Please sit down. Thank you. All right. That's enough. No, that's enough. Now, please. That's enough. That's enough. All right. Now, look, everybody. That's enough. Stop taking your cue from the professional warm-up comedian. It's time now to pay attention to the main event. That's not true. It's a great day for America, everybody. Why? It's Friday, of course. Yes! Friday! Actually, it's not such a great day here in Hollywood. Very bad news today in Hollywood. Disney had to lay off 400 employees. I know, they made some very tough decisions. For instance, they fired Miley Cyrus, but they're keeping Hannah Montana. The title of Finding Nemo has been changed to Avoiding Repo, and this is very sad. Earlier today, I saw Wall-E renting his ass out as a toaster. I know. Wall-E, love you a long time. You know what else happened this week? David Beckham announced that he may not return to the Los Angeles Galaxy soccer team. People in LA were shocked to find out we had a soccer team. We don't watch soccer here, we watch football. The countdown to the Super Bowl continues in Tampa. It's less than some time now to the Super Bowl. It's 2 days. It's a strange matchup this year, the Super Bowl, though, because you get the Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the most storied franchises in the history of the NFL, winner of 5 Super Bowls, against the Arizona Cardinals, who've never been to a Super Bowl. It's like an eating contest between Rush Limbaugh and Nicole Richie, right there. It's not surprising, though, that Arizona has never been to a Super Bowl. Arizona, you know, it's a great place and everything, but it's not really football weather in Arizona. It's very, very, very hot. I've been there. It's hot. How hot is it, Craig? Yeah, all right. Get out. It is hot, though, people. All right, hang on a minute. Oh, yeah, it's so hot, people get out of their air-conditioned cars and they burst into flames. Flaming people getting out of cool cars. It's like the valet parking outside of a party at Elton John's house. There. Arizona, of course, great. Pittsburgh is great, too. It's a good working-class town. That's where they shot Flashdance. It's very blue-collar there, Pittsburgh. You know, I remember the Flashdance movie with the girl in the ripped sweatshirt. She was a sexy welder by day and a dancer by night. I actually auditioned for that movie. I did! Do we have a clip of my audition? Take a look at this. Yeah, you go. I know. Take that, my dignity. Do you know that during World War II, this is true, the Cardinals actually merged with the Steelers? That's weird, isn't it? Teaming up with your competition. That would be like me merging with the late-night Bedazzler infomercial. I would come out here and bedazzle myself on TV. Usually I wait till I get home. Now, you may be surprised. You may be surprised to learn that I'm a big football fan. It certainly surprised the hell out of me, because one minute I'm sitting in a European cafe, you know, smoking, smelling my own body odour, and then the next minute I'm wearing a helmet made of nachos, slamming my face into some guacamole. Then I came to America. Another reason that I love the American football is because there's always lots of stuff going on at the game. It's not just a game, but there's, you know, you get the huge jumbotrons, you got the cheerleaders with the boobies all bouncing everywhere, and you got the guy with the t-shirt gun. I love the t-shirt gun. I bought one. I bought a t-shirt gun. It's how I get dressed quickly in the mornings. I get out of my bed and I shoot myself with a t-shirt gun. I say, t-shirt on! Boom! Ah! I also have an underpants gun. Underpants gun! Boom! I don't have an underpants gun. Underpants Gun is actually the name of a movie I accidentally rented once. I'm kidding. I was in it. No, I wasn't in it. But where I grew up, football was different. You know, it was about, you know, kicking a ball with our feet. I don't know where we came up with the name football. That seems so stupid now. But what we did when I grew up, the game itself, you know, was quite tame, and we kept the extreme violence in the stands. So when I saw a sport where the violence is actually built into the game, I thought, no, that's the way to do it. Let the people who are paid knock the hell out of each other. And I didn't know how American football worked until Joe Theismann came on this show and he explained the game. Do we have a picture when Joe Theismann was on the show? There he is, that's me. And that's Joe Theismann. That's the only man I've ever allowed to put his hand between my legs. Let's just say that's true. It is true. Let me tell you one thing about Joe Theismann, though. Those Super Bowl rings are very, very big. And cold. Anyway, I didn't understand football, and Joe explained it very well. He said, well, there's a bunch of guys, and they've got a ball, and they want to get it over here, and there's a bunch of guys, and they want to get the ball and take it over here. And I went, oh, well, it seems so simple now. He also told me that the winning team goes to the White House and has lunch with the president, and the losing team, I don't know what they do. They spend a week with Joe Biden or something. Who wants to hear another story about me on the train? Shut up, Joe. But the Super Bowl, of course, is a very big deal for the city that hosts it. Thousands of people come into town. There's parties everywhere. I went to the Super Bowl in Miami 2 years ago. You might have read about it. I got into some trouble. There was paparazzi caught me trying to get into the Playboy party. I wasn't invited, and then they wouldn't let me in, and I threw a tantrum, and there was a TMZ camera, and they caught on tape. In my defense, though, I spent a lot of time getting ready for that party. Well, I'll show you the video. Take a look at this. Of course I'm on the list. I'm right on the list. You know who I am? I'm TV's cheeky monkey guy. I'm embarrassed. You're embarrassing me in front of all these people. You're dead to me, lady. That's it. Say goodbye to this. Take that, dignity. All right, we'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to the big Friday night show. I can tell it's Friday because I'm wearing my Friday night tie. Nothing says Friday like gay furniture. Thank you. Now, of course, the Super Bowl is on Sunday, Super Bowl 43. Frequent viewers of this show know that I have a foolproof system of picking the winner of any major sporting event, really, by comparing the logos of the teams. It works every time. I'm not kidding. Take a look at this. I'm picking the White Sox for the World Series, everybody. My pick is going to be the Texas Longhorns tomorrow. It's going to be the Steelers this year. It's going to be Miami this year. It's going to be Miami. The Colts, everybody. It's going to be the Colts. See? Yeah. So, because it works, I'm going to do the Super Bowl. This year's Super Bowl, of course, is between the Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So we got the logos there. The Cardinals and the Steelers. All right, let's start with the Cardinals, I think. All right. This is a very angry-looking bird here. And it seems like the bird is wearing eyeshadow. Now, I've said this on the show before. I don't like birds, especially birds that wear makeup. When I see this bird wearing makeup, it makes me wonder which team this bird is playing for. On the other hand, the Cardinal's beak looks scary. It looks like it could perhaps peck you to death. This could be frightening for the Steelers to be attacked by a feathery pecker wearing eyeshadow. That actually happened to me once, and best damn night of my life. Anyway, so that's the Cardinals there, and we've got the Steelers logo. Yeah. It's pretty weird that they have to print the name Steelers, and in case you don't realise that, you know, 3 crappy Christmas ornaments have to do with steel. Oh yeah, steel. I just thought we were in a disco. Feels very 70s to me, this, and not in a good way. More like the kind of I took some bad acid and these corduroy pants are trying to kill me way. You know what I mean? It's a bad 70s flashback. What is a Steeler anyway? Someone who makes steel or someone who's just a fan of steel? That could be confusing for their players. So let's look at the final roundup. I think I'm actually, you know, I got to be honest with you, I'm going with the Steelers. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. Anyone who's crazy enough to wear this disaster of a logo on your helmet is going to beat an angry bird, no matter how gay that bird is. The Steelers win. That's what I say, and I'm sticking to it. Sorry, Arizona. I calls it as I say it. All right, do we have time for an email after that, do we?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Email time. Open your ganja, it's time to check the mail. Yeah, man.
We always like to play that on a Friday, you know. All right, this is from Isaac in Madison, Wisconsin. Didn't think there were a lot of Isaacs in Madison, Wisconsin, but there you go. Hello, Craig. Have you ever eaten a worm or any type of bug-like creature? I ate a worm once. It wasn't very pleasant. No, I imagine it wasn't. It's a worm. There's even songs about eating worms and how unpleasant it is. However, I did once in Australia. This is another story about Australia, another time. I once ate what they call witchetty grub, which is like a giant maggot. Have you ever tasted it? No. Then shut up. It's disgusting. No, it's like a big maggot. You know what it's kind of like? It's like a little chicken ball. An audience full of vegans tonight. All right, this is from Jordan in Holly Pond. Where do you live? Holly Pond. Which part of Holly Pond? Right next to Mary Poppins. Welcome to Holly Pond. Jordan says, Craig, do you think Barack Obama's closest friends call him Barry? It seems to make sense, eh? Yeah, why not? This is from Elise in Brooklyn, New York. I've heard of it. Elise says, hi, Craig. Did you know that the space between your eyebrows is called the glabella? Really? I've never touched my glabella before. Well, not in front of so many people. Glabella? I didn't know there was a name for that bit there. Well, I guess there's a name for everything. I thought it was the kind of the eyebrow version of taint. You know, it's like... No, wait, no, it taint this eyebrow, taint that eyebrow. It's the glabella. All right. Right, this is from Jim in Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's quite easy. I like that. That's simple. You can. It's straightforward. Jim, Pittsburgh. You know where you are with something like that. All this Holly Pond and glabella. Glabella sounds like something you would rub on a cut. Ooh, that looks nasty. You want to get some glabella on that. Right. Jim says, recently Rush Limbaugh was asked what he thought about Obama being elected president. His answer was, I hope he fails. What's your opinion of this idiot? Well, Rush Limbaugh is an American, and he's entitled to his opinion. However, he is a notorious junkie and talks a lot of crap. So right there, it balances out. We'll be right back, everybody. Friday night show. It's Friday. I just get the feeling that this audience is patronizing me just a little bit. Like, I'm not stupid. I know this crap isn't funny. I think we're in luck now because my first guest is an actor. How unusual for a late night talk show. An actor, you say, on a late night talk show? Has this been done before? No, we thought we'd give it a try. He's in a new film, Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. The Lycans, if you don't know, are from the planet Glabella. The movie's in theaters now. Take a look at this. Oh. Michael Sheen, everybody. Michael Sheen. Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Welcome back. It's lovely to see you again.
Thank you very much.
And that looks very interesting, the old Underpants film. What's that?
Yeah. Looks very hairy, doesn't
You're
it?
very hairy in that film. Are you that hairy in your own life?
I can grow it at will.
Do you ever grow hair in your glabella?
I've had a lot of things in my glabella. Hair being one of them.
I'll bet you have. That makes no sense. However, And listen, I know. I congratulations on the Underworld film and the hairiness and everything. But the Frost Nixon, I just saw it. It's spectacular.
Oh.
It really is spectacular. With you and Frank, in fact, everybody in the movie, but you and
Especially Frank Glabella.
Frank Glabella.
Playing
Yes,
Nixon,
that's
yeah.
how. How unusual to be named after the space. I liked it because, you know, well, you grew up in Britain, didn't you?
I did.
So did I.
Yeah.
And everybody could do a David Frost impression when I was growing
Well,
up.
everyone thinks they can do it, David.
Yes, that's right. And you touched on that in the film, I suppose, when everybody would come up to him and do that, and he would say, I don't do that. What was the...
Everyone wants to do one to me as well.
Oh, can I-
And they wanted to do one to me before, when people heard that I was playing Frost.
Right.
And they'd come up to me and do it, and which, of course, puts a lot of pressure on, because most people were better at it than me.
Oh, you're pretty good at it. Do you want to have a quick Frost off?
Should we have a Frost off?
Yeah, right. All right, well, I'll go first because I'm the challenger.
Okay.
All right, then. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Yeah.
Okay. I'd give that a 6 out of 10.
Okay, yeah. I'm under a lot of pressure here.
Okay.
I don't have time.
I could give you the young Frost, or I could give you the old Frost.
Oh, let's try young first.
The young Frost, okay. Hello, good evening, and welcome.
Wow. Very good. Was that the young Frost or the I didn't know he was gay Frost?
That was Frost going into Austin Powers a little bit.
The film did have little moments of Austin Powers.
I think
in
Austin
it.
Powers is slightly based on David Frost. In
Yeah,
the
a little
70s.
bit, I think,
That sort
yeah.
of Playboy jet setter.
That scene where you're in the jumbo jet and you're talking to that fabulous bird,
Yeah.
baby. It's yeah.
Smoking a cigar, drinking champagne.
That's when life was life, when you could get
Exactly.
hammered and smoke cigars on airplanes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I still do.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's why I'm not allowed into America very often.
No, you're not allowed to do it on American airplanes anymore. You can't smoke and drink cigars. No. You can't even smoke cigars. Anywhere.
You can't smoke champagne or drink cigars either.
No, you can't. But that's the laws of physics. That's nothing
That's
to do.
true, yeah.
Now, the Underworld movie. What's that about? Is it about the underworld?
Well, it is about the underworld, the world that is under. It's well, I did. This is the third one in the series, and this goes back in time. It's a prequel, so it shows the origins of the whole story. It goes back. It's about an ages-long feud between werewolves and vampires.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, they are notoriously at each other's throats most of the time. And you would be a werewolf then?
I am a werewolf. And because the two films are out sort of at the same time, Frost Nixon and Underworld, I know a lot of the reviews for both films were on the same page, and I was trying to think about what the journalists would put as the headline for both reviews.
Right.
So there's obviously Interview with the Vampire.
Right.
Would be one that covers both.
Right.
But my favourite one is Frost Bites.
Oh, nice! Well, does it mean the movie bites, or does it mean...
I don't know. I don't even know what it means. I have no idea.
But are you? Do you believe in the undead and the walking? You know, because I do.
I have quite a few members of my family that I believe are undead.
Yeah, no,
in fact, bizarrely, and this is not a joke, in my dressing room here, there's a coffin. Did you just get that for me? Was that some sort of practical... There is actually a coffin in my dressing room.
No, that's my dressing room.
Oh, that's your... that'll be why.
No, so what happened was that this studio here is right next to where Bob Barker used to host The Price is Right. Shut up. And Bob Barker is a notorious vampire. So what Bob would do between shows is he would rest in the soil of his native land and then he'd come out and you know... I don't know why is there a coffin lying around? That is frightening.
Is it just to freak people out before they come on the show?
You know, I never thought of doing it, but it's a good idea.
It worked with me.
Well, I'm sure it did. I think that would be terrifying to walk in and find a coffin in your dressing room.
Exactly.
I had planned on something completely different. Poisonous spider I was going to put in for you. How very odd.
Yeah. I'd heard that people die on this show, but...
Oh, yeah, I know. Every night when I do the monologue, my friend... What about the Underworld movie? It's kind of a sci-fi thing. Do you end up at the sci-fi conventions? Do you go around and...
I'd love to. I'd love to end up in a sci-fi convention. I was hopeful... There's one called Comic-Con, which is...
Oh, that's the huge one in San Diego, it was, yeah. Oh, yeah. What a surprise you guys were at Comic-Con.
And I couldn't go there because I was a bit ill whilst it was on.
Oh, what was wrong?
I was a bit poorly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, do you have a hangover?
I was poorly, yeah. No, I was poorly in Britain, which is a whole different thing.
Right.
Than being poorly here. And So I couldn't. Well, you'd have to get on a plane, wouldn't you?
Oh, I
and
see.
come
You
all the way
had
over.
tummy troubles.
Yeah, all
and,
that kind of stuff.
You couldn't get on the plane with your...
So I missed out on Comic-Con. But I'd have loved, because like science fiction and fantasy stuff is my favourite stuff.
Really?
Absolutely. My favourite writers, Stephen King, Neil Gaiman, people like that.
Do you like Ian Banks?
The Scottish writer?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
fantastic.
very good, Ian Banks.
He has two versions
Yeah,
of his
when
name,
he writes
doesn't he?
regular books, he's Ian Banks. When he writes science fiction books, he's Ian M. Banks. Although I don't know anything about science fiction. I'm not a geek, not me.
If your monologue goes well, are you known as Craig Ferguson? And if it doesn't go well, Craig P. Ferguson?
No. If my monologue goes well, Craig Ferguson. If it goes badly, I'm Conan O'Brien, everybody, and we'll be right back. Michael Sheen! We'll be right back. What are you doing? I like that. Like if you were at home right now and you were like, you'd be like, what? That's right, dude, on the couch with a doobie. I can see you. My next guest has got a new DVD out. It's called Red, White and Brown. It's in stores now. Please welcome my friend Russell Peters, everybody. Russell Peters. There you go.
All right, let me adjust it.
Red, white and brown, eh? Look at that. I want to... And look, do you know what's exciting about this? Look, there's a picture of you on the back.
That is correct.
Painting of you on the front, picture of you on the back. And look, you're pointing in the painting.
I am. I'm Uncle Sam. Mir. Uncle Samir, I think.
Yeah, well, you're Canadian, though.
It's true, I am.
Yeah.
And you're a Scottish guy, so...
I am, so God bless America for letting us take over a little bit.
So poor American television's been hijacked today.
No, it's fine. I'm American now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
American citizen.
I have an application in for a green card.
Do you? For a green card? Would you ever become a citizen?
I don't know. Let's see if they give me the green card first. Why don't we?
Take a little bit at a time.
One bridge at a
much.
time.
And you're... when's the last time I saw you? Was it Toronto or Montreal?
In Toronto. I think it was like 2 years ago almost.
Oh, yeah, and I said, come on the show. You must come on the show.
You said, you must come on the show, and then you gave me and Joe Coy a shout-out.
Yeah, and then 2 years
we've
later...
never heard anything about it after that. And then you were in Toronto last summer.
Yeah.
And I was there.
Right.
And I texted you.
Yeah.
Said, hey, Craig, welcome to my city. How's it going?
Yeah.
And then no response. All I got was you have a multimedia message to go view it. Go to this website, and I did, and it was just a picture of you giving me the finger. So, I'm just saying.
Well, then I did reply, didn't I?
You did.
Now, when I saw you, when you play up in Canada, there's like 1,000 million people come to see you. People, it's like Woodstock everywhere you go. People follow you around, flaming torches and all that kind of stuff. It's fantastic.
Threatening to burn me.
Well, there is that, yeah.
Drown the witch.
Is that witch they were shouting?
That's
I knew it was something like that, yeah. What about the playing the comedy clubs down here? I mean, you still got quite a lot of people.
I do. I still do the clubs because I like doing the clubs. It makes you feel like a comic still.
Right. Do you eat that food in the clubs?
Hell yeah, I do.
Really? The fried food in the
No, a lot of the improvs have some good food.
Strangely, I must have missed all of those.
No, you got to go to the back of the menu.
I can't go to the back of the menu.
Yeah, like they have steak and fish and chicken. And...
I don't eat any of those things.
Yeah, no.
I stick religiously.
Haggis?
No, witchetty grub. It's a small Australian bug. Delicious. I wouldn't eat. Have you ever eaten haggis?
I have. I tried it when I was in Scotland. And it wasn't too bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It sounds gross.
Yeah.
But it's good. They deep fry everything over there.
Well, that helps.
Yeah.
But no, the haggis is the only food I ever know knowing that people will talk about what's in it. I mean, no one says what's in a hot dog, which basically is the same as what's in a haggis.
It's just it's a fat hot dog.
Yeah, it's a big fat hot dog.
You leave me out of this.
Do you know that area there is called your glabella? Did you know that?
Is that called your glabella?
Yeah, your glabella.
My glabella's doing pretty good.
Yeah, it is. You've got a very nice glabella.
I shaved it.
I saw it. I wasn't sure if you shaved it or waxed it.
No, I shave it. I do when I'm
Do you
shaving.
really?
Yeah.
Are you a unibrow dude?
Oh, I'm Indian. What do you think?
Right,
of course.
Okay.
Ask me next if I can fix your computer. Of course I can.
Are you? Can you?
No,
is
I
that?
can't.
Is that? Do you upset people with it? Because you talk a lot about the racial stereotype, and do people get angry at you about that?
No, I think they get
about it.
I think they get more annoyed that I don't talk about them. Like I have people come up to me after shows and be like, "Hey man, I was waiting for the Lithuanian jokes," and I'm like, "You should have told me you were here. I had so much material about you."
Yeah. Oh, Lithuania, it's hilarious.
What about the Latvian humor? Oh man, I missed it. You know.
Are your family from India?
They sure are.
Really? Have you been back over there?
I was in Bombay 1 month to the day almost when those shootings happened.
Really?
Yeah, and I was at the Oberoi Hotel where it all took place.
Yeah, was it before or after?
Before, 1 month before. It was pretty trippy though.
Yeah,
I mean, just to know that I was right there. I mean, because we've been getting attacked a lot lately, India.
India?
Yeah.
Who, by Pakistan?
By whoever. I don't want to name names.
I don't want to frighten you, but you know, Pakistan. We're not. This show isn't very big in Pakistan. We don't.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
I don't know. YouTube, buddy. YouTube.
Oh yeah. Better watch out. Better watch what you say about the Lithuanians. They've got computers.
No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do. So we're okay in that department.
Yeah. What do you think the Indian community has given to Canada over the last few years?
Well, the Indians in Canada are basically what the Mexicans are to America. We do.
I don't even know what he means by that. Let me explain.
You need the Mexicans here.
Yes.
They do all the stuff that most people don't want to do. And in India, there's no in Canada, there's no Mexicans. We have Indians, very similar. We eat flatbreads.
Okay.
Our food will give you the runs on some days.
Hey, no.
And we're not afraid to do dishes.
I feel anything I say here may get me into trouble.
I'll take the heat, buddy.
No. I'll nod and go, yeah, well, you got a point, but then maybe you don't have a point. I don't know. Now, what about the this DVD, the Red, White, and Brown? Why is it called Red, White, and Brown? Because you're not even American. You're Canadian. I don't know if I have to keep pointing this out.
I cover many things here. See, the Canadian flag is red and white, right?
Oh, right.
And
right.
I'm brown. I don't know. If you don't have high def, you may not be able to tell.
This show's not in high def. No, we can't. You think this kind of lighting would work in high def? It barely works here. For those guys, they think they're at The Price is Right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Do you watch The Price is Right?
I grew up watching The Price is Right. Remember when Barker was hosting it, though?
Hey, I didn't know that we let you guys see it in Canada.
They did. What do you mean, you guys? Like the brown Canadians? Is that what you mean?
No, all Canadian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got everything that America got, as far as TV goes.
Really?
Except for MTV.
You didn't get MTV?
We didn't get MTV till now. They have MTV, but it's MTV Canada. So
yeah, and also MTV doesn't have music on it anymore. Is that Who Wants to Marry a Skank or something?
Yeah. It's true.
We gotta go. But is this good? Should I watch it?
I mean,
it's not bad.
You're a comic, right?
Yeah.
And you got a DVD coming out.
I have, yeah.
Well, so I mean,
so can I come on your talk show and plug it?
You absolutely can.
Thank you so much.
Get me a show and you can plug it.
No. It is. I've seen you do stand up. And very, very funny, man. You are very funny.
I don't know about all that, but
yeah, no, you're very funny.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, he's very, very funny. Russell Peters, everybody. We'll be right back. Now, here's the thing. This is a CD, which gives you an idea just how tiny I am. No, this, of course, is it's an album by my next guest. They're here with their trademark beautiful sound. I'm turning into some kind of Irish pirate. In front of you right there, trademark beautiful sound. They're here performing Let Them Knock from this album, 100 Days, 100 Nights. Please welcome Sharon Jones and the Dap-Kings, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the kitten, because next week it's going to rehab. That's it. I'm done with that kitten and his crazy Amy Winehouse ways. It's the only cat I know with a damn tattoo. Come on! All right, what did we learn on the show tonight? Well, we learned... Oh, remember during the emails, we learned a little bit about Rush Limbaugh. We learned that he is a notorious junkie who talks a lot of crap. But I think we already knew that. What we really learned is that this little space there is glabella. And glabella, I have since found out, is actually a Latin word which means eyebrow taint. We also learned who's going to win the Super Bowl. It's going to be the Steelers. I'm sorry, Arizona, it's going to be the Steelers. Good night. We'll see you Monday.